Yoga for healing. Let's do something new. We're going to do 3 piles. We'll do you or us. We'll put us here. We'll put them. And then we'll put the third party. And then we have another group for the group. Because a lot of us are dealing with a whole coven and cult. That person in the third party may be a part of that coven or cult. And then we have them and you. So let's see. I should have made cards, but I just thought about this because I'm sitting here meditating. I'm talking to the ancestors because I'm always trying to be guided to more broader, open, more fun and interesting while learning, since we have to hear about these crumb snatchers all the time. It gets a little boring hearing the same crap over and over and over and over and over. And baby, it's been a long time. Still got energy, but you know how them little nets come around sometimes and you just a little bit annoying. That's about it. So let's see, what do we have in the present position for our situation? Our energy, Holy Spirit, divine ancestors, spirit guides, those that are working for the highest light, above, in the middle, and below. You are getting rid of trash, and the game is over. That's all they need to know about us. These fake friends, whatever they are, fake period, fake blank, fake whatever you want to put here. If it starts with fake, they're done. You have no time. You're not selling your soul out, dimming your light, belittling yourself, lowering your standards when you are trying to soar. Why would you look back? What about them? What about them, Holy Spirit Divine? 2 cards each. They not having no sex. And they're check yourself. They're not checking themselves. Damn. There will be no tantric sex. And they're not checking themselves. And for the third party, they're not running. This card has come out in reverse like that before. I don't understand what that exactly means. They're not running. Or they're sticking by this person that they're no longer having sex with. And what about this group? That group is pissed off. Pissed off. The game is over as far as you're concerned. You have nothing to do with this. They are insecure about it. And this third party that's not running is not taking caution. That says a lot. That really clears that up. 2 people that are oblivious to themselves among a group that all need anger management because they've all been getting a room, having surface pleasures with each other. Don't sex shop come up a lot? Okay, so I guess that means orgies. I guess that means we're going to call it poly, but really we're just a bunch of people that are demonically possessed that like to sleep together and pass diseases. Everybody's tired of their drama. They're tired of the drama. Look at this. By the look on this face, this is not you. They are tired of the drama. They're dealing with anger because they're not getting a room with this one. The one that's supposed to be your twin flame or soulmate. They're all lingering around this individual that you already said game over. So why the fuck are they involving you in this? Are they that bored with each other? They have nothing interesting among this whole group to discuss that they gotta find somebody else that's not even a part of it? What kind of sense is that? Demonic. Let's not get it twisted. It is what it is. Just as angels walk among us, so do these motherfucking devils. These body jumpers. These that invade the astrals, well, they used to. I saw one and I saw his face. I mean, it looked like it was all dark. Like I was standing outside, I felt like. And it was like that charcoal black, kind of like hazy, like if it was fog, but it wasn't fog, it was like blackness. And I saw, as I was walking, I came across him, and I was about 10 feet away maybe, but it was like I could zoom in on his face, and it looked like his face was melting or something, but like not, I don't know, like his face looked like a blob of marshmallow with his face on it. And it looked like he was screaming in total bloody horror and terror all at the same time. He looked like somebody that was suffering pain in all angles. I was being shown that he was stuck there in the astros, coming for me. When they say in these readings you will see their karma, it may not be in the 3D. It's not like we're even trying to see it, but we are shown. And sometimes we're rewarded by being shown where they've trapped themselves. And his face, this reminds me of it. Oh my goodness. Minus the flames. But his lips were more like curvy, like one side was higher than the other, but this was the kind of pain he looked like he was in. And I just looked at him and walked away. That was the only portion I remember. Kept it moving. But yeah, I'm shown a lot in the astros. I've seen every single one of these dirty hoes' faces. If not, they were bystanders or add-oners. But the main ones, when they come for me, I see them. Yes. I even have told them. I had a dream about you, because some of those times I was laying right next to them. They just look at me and smile like ha 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 and try to play it off and still try to poison me. So those who know, their time is up. They need time to heal, to make progress. But as far as this is concerned, game the fuck over. It's all about abundance between these two. It's about money. And the police are involved. And we already know this one's trying to run away from karma. And they're all realizing they've lost their spiritual protection. And if you don't fully know what that means, I guide you to research and look up things that people say. Don't just listen to the words. Go and research. Find out for yourself, because those things are going to allow you to have downloads that are going to awaken you more. You'd be surprised at certain things that you wouldn't think that would like stimulate something else, but yet it does. So don't get it twisted. Don't put yourself in a box. We're all gaining special gifts, special awarenesses, and it does have to do with what your missions are. So if your missions are to slay demons, you have a great mission, because it ain't for everybody to walk that middle path between the dark and the light, being able to go and walk through that dark. But you already have done it once. That's why you've made it to where you are. Now it's their turn to walk through that fire, and they don't like it. This third party here that likes to sweet talk and blow kisses and act like a little needy little girl that maybe calls her man daddy. Child, go inner heal. She thinks that they're giving and receiving, and that she's getting the affection that she wants from him, and that may just be the money. But neither one of them can keep a promise, especially when it comes to this positive mindset of gaining abundance when you've ruined your root chakra. Woo! And I'm telling you, any female talking about they need to get their JJ tightened surgically or radial, whatever, however they do it, got some issues. Period. I don't care how many babies she ain't had, honey. My mama had 10 and she ain't have no problem. I had 3. Honey, if you only knew, you make yourself look real silly. They're destroyed. Yeah, you wrecked yourself because you didn't check yourself. Ha 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 ha. Now you're out of time. All of you. Destroyed. Shattered. All connected with doing drugs. And all in it for money. Shattered. One stuck up in Astros for show that I know. No more total drama. They were not aware of your emotional intelligence. They were not aware that you could keep a poker face, baby. They were playing Uno when you were playing chess. Or maybe even, what was that one card game called? Fish? Go Fish? Yeah, they were playing Go Fish or Uno with each other. And you're over here minding your business playing chess, and they thought that they could drag you into their little game. Taking a chance, risk and options, not showing hand, gambling. They wanted to play. They wanted to roll the dice and play with a earth angel. Now they're in their feelings because they were caught. Now they want to be the chaser. But you cut that shit down. You stopped the pattern and gave the silent treatment. Something they thought they were good at. But see, your silent treatment was you were done. You were not playing a game. That is the difference. Do you see the difference right there? That's key. One was playing a game when they were silent, thinking that they were affecting another. while the other was silent because they were on their way and the game was over. So y'all were all playing amongst yourselves. They're all a key on a ring for each other. Unconventional one-night stands that they all string each other along, knowing they fucked up. And they should have used sexual protection because this sex shop group is all fucked up. Setting the record straight is being done. Bullseye. Whatever you're saying, you're hitting the target. All of them were getting played, manipulated by their own lies and their own control or lack of with this group of fake ass friends. I don't care if it's family, a coven, a cult, any kind of motherfucking group you call yourself. You're all playing yourselves. Being fake friends. Y'all don't want to believe that that game is over. Wait until after this eclipse, baby. March 2nd and 3rd. All the way up through the 8th, I would say that energy. Yeah, there's a lot going on. While they're here playing these games, we were already at the eagle's view looking down because we rose from these ashes. Now they're on fire. All stuck together, thinking they had many options. But you were already aware that you were on a mission. Ashe. Peace. This was fun. Oh, maybe we should pull some tarot to get some other energy. It's only been 16 minutes, 17 minutes. Oh, yeah. Complete it. You've fulfilled your mission. You've made achievements. You feel whole. You're in harmony and peace, and you know that you've been protected. I don't know if you guys have followed me from every video, but in one I did suggest in the very beginning. I've done over 400 videos now, but it was back there where I was saying to meditate, doing the deep breath work, and visualizing that white light growing until it is circling you, your entire body, seeing and visualizing that image of that sparkling flame surrounding you completely. And I usually would take that meditation out to my home, protected with that light, my block protected with that light, and my whole city protected with that light, and all the way out until I was seeing the globe. And that is how I wanted. This was way back in the beginning of my awakening. I used to do that a lot more. But yeah, I practice a lot of protection things, but a lot of the things that we do in the healing work is protection also. When we are visualizing each chakra and we're doing the chakra cleansings and things like that, imagination, that's why your inner child must be healed, and you cannot be shy to be yourself, your true self. Just like me doing this read, I didn't want to do it like everybody else is doing it. Oh, she's doing it like that, so let me do it. I want to talk with the ancestors and the guides and come up with ideas to get more information to the point that don't take 5 hours, hopefully. Yes, I love the quickness. Get straight to the point is what I say. Your communication is magic. It's important that you share. It's important that you practice your skills so that you manifest, because you have to put in work. Actual movement and manifestation, honey. Manpower. Man is festing. You are creating it. You are manifesting it. It is not just being dropped on your head. That is part of the illusions that was created to allow you to sit on your ass and think that you can be lazy. Some of us do have the power to just think it. But if you are not healed, there's no way you have that yet. Let's keep it real. I'm here to keep it real. You want to get there, it's steps. A lot of these are in this position, in these groups, because they didn't want to take the steps. They thought that they could get up some kind of cheat code by gathering all their energy, pooling all their energy together to come against one and got strike the fuck down. Because they didn't take caution. They thought something was sweet, but oh yeah, baby, it's sweet, all right. And we didn't need to do drugs to do the sweetness. Our sweetness destroyed you. All of you and your keys on a ring that played yourselves and played with your sexual protection, your energy. You wanted to abuse the power. So now there is justice for misuse of this power. Righteous justice is being called down by all authorities. Do you see this sword raised? Do you see this raised? This is about to get bloody, baby. I posted on my Facebook, blood for blood. You wanted mine, and you did take some. Loved ones that have been sacrificed before the attempt that you came for me. You sacrificed some of my people for your greed. Yes, I can stay calm because you know where that energy is at that's going to come down on you? Is with the spirit guides. It's in the universe. And I've already called down judgment, and it's about to erupt on this group. Hawaii sky cams would be really interesting to watch during that eclipse, because it will be occurring at night and those volcanoes will be erupting. Because see, this planetary system, if you don't know, it has been causing a lot of earthquakes, but a lot of people only think about that shit when they hear about a sinkhole in Omaha that just appears out of nowhere and swallows 2 cars at a stoplight. True story. Y'all better recognize those earthquakes are happening on the same embodiment that you're on. Whether you claim it to be flat or circular or like an egg. However you envision it. What do we need to know about this person that's no longer able to use this tantric sex? Heartbroken. The whole community is heartbroken. They're boo-hooing about now in these gatherings because of their stability. They are so shook by your poker face and how you get the abundance and how they couldn't keep you as a key on a ring. Fucking bitches. What about this broken heart? Oh. This Queen of Wands in reverse, Queen or King, whatever they are, this energy, male or female, this demanding, vengeful, lack of confidence, envious, jealous, selfish sons of Lucifer or Enlil, Satan, Baphomet, whatever you want to call them. They thought they were going to get their 9 of Cups. They thought they were going to get contentment and happiness by laying you, by destroying you. That would give them great satisfaction. Their wishes would all come true. But They were not aware about this poker face. What about this poker face? Poker face and this abundance. Yeah. You're making progress and growth and expanding, exploring your future opportunities for financial gain. You're focused on your fucking business, minding your own, using the momentum that they give you for power, because every time they came at you, you used it to strengthen you. These key on a ring hoes feel a lack of closure. They're feeling incomplete, a total emptiness, because they are shallow and hollow. They have no soul. Their thinking is only of the dark. They're greedy. They've been doing this, going deeper and deeper. Do you see this? Going deeper and deeper, falling into emptiness. Oh my gosh, just another one I heard. One, yeah, that one. Didn't I tell y'all? What'd I tell y'all about that one in the Astros? Stuck in darkness. They're stuck in the... They're void. They're in the void. They're stuck. They got played. All because they were on drugs and filled with their own illusions. They didn't get tired of taking this action. They wanted to play on your emotional intelligence. But they played themselves. They don't have any protection. This King of Cups that wants to bring his ass to you, that was in that last reading, is blocked. They're in the void also. They're trying to come back to recover. This card is in the reverse. All the others are in the upright. They are all losing their... They're all looking like this. All these freaking zombies are looking like this. These vampires that hide their eyes, because you know, the eye is the window to the soul. And they don't have any. These mofo wears shades when it's dark outside, wanting you to make them their teddy bear. They want to date you. But you already know the truth and revealing it. And where did we start? Right here. Fighting for yours. They want to fight for what's yours. This King of Cups. This promiscuous hoe that's going into depression because they made bad choices, and now they want to come back to you and heal. Because they're heartbroken. Wanting to attach a cord to you. I don't think so. They're losing their mofo mind, and I am not playing. All of these mugs. If you're around anybody you know, I have known that is karmic, the more we get closer to this time of this eclipse, the more they gonna lose a mofo mind. It is time to isolate. I must say that again because of how this is coming out. They are out of their mofo mind. This King of Cups and this group. And remember, this is you, this was them, but now we're going into the read. Yeah, he's tied in. Forced to go into hermit mode. And this is another confirmation for us. It's time to go within. Have fun. Have some spa days. Stay to yourself. Meditate. Learn something new. New techniques. There's different methods of awakening and stimulating the right brain, left brain. There's tapping and different phrases that you can say. You can look it up on YouTube. Use the resources that you use to scroll on, use that, because the same device will give you the information that will help you through your transformations and guide you through your spiritual awakening. Because believe me, I had to do it solo dolo. You have to have that energy, that fire within you, and hunger to learn about you. That is part of your protection. It's all connected. This is for your protection. They are also being guided to go within for their protection. They're being sat down. So what about this king? Okay, King of Wands. So we have a King of Wands also that's being guided to sit the fuck down. Their magic's not working. So this is that couple. King of Wands and a King of Cups that's being sat down, that's been working with this community, that needs to sit down. This down low mofo. Yeah, I said it. You are what you are. Be proud of it. But don't be playing women out here. Because you know, these mofo will marry a female. They'll go that far. Or just have or keep a girlfriend. It's just a mustache. It's a cover-up. And beware, especially of the men that got 2 to 3, 4, 5 baby mamas. Because that is a part of their pattern. Of those same type that fit under narcissists. A lot of narcissists, a lot of people don't say this and they don't know it. I didn't know at the beginning. Because I've been around a lot of fucking narcissists, because now knowing that my mission in life has been to slay these demons. Pull them out from the darkness into the light so that they can be seen. And the more truth spoken about them makes them weaker. And that's why they want us to shut up. But do you see where this has gotten them? Because our faith is stronger in the unseen. Taking the leaps. They thought we were a fool. But they didn't see what we could see. That's why you must trust you. Everybody is here with their own individual team. If you're not connected with your team, then you're fucked. It don't matter how many people you gather in a 3D. It does not matter, and that's what this message is also relaying. It don't matter if it's 10,000, you'll fall at my right side, ho. What else do we need to know? Their cups are empty. Their magic is not working. They are dying, and you see it all, and you are speaking because you have the knowledge. You are the high priestess. Your intuition makes you very mysterious, but that is not the point. Your spirituality is also mysterious to many, like them, that do not believe, that could not take that leap of faith in themselves, in their higher self, and do not know what their existence is all about. Do not even believe when they're told to their faces, because trust me, I told every single one. Each one came in unaware because their buddies sent them in like that. And I would tell them several times, eyeball to eyeball. You know what happened to the last ones? Yeah, they'd laugh. Then they'd find out later. You're saving your energy. You're highly protected. You follow source. Look at this. Do you see that cat? You have spirit guides at your feet. Every step you take are guided. You are loved high and low, on both sides, all angles. You are a nurturer. You bear great fruit. And you share with others, making them aware of their higher power. What else do we need to know about these that need to be going within. What about these so-called wannabe magicians? Ooh. Reckless, foolish. What I just say, I felt that Fool card energy. I felt that energy. But it's for this fool that thought you were reckless. They are the reckless, gullible, stale, foolish, and naive, very distracted emperor wannabe. He thought he was sitting on a throne. He thought he had you in his hand. But now he realizes that he played the fool. That inspiration that he took, the truth is being revealed. Everything is being shown, bringing a complete 10 of cups to you. And now you can celebrate. You are being rewarded for your victory in overcoming this group. And you are a queen of cups, someone they wanted to trap, but you stayed guarded. You knew what was up. And I'll leave that there. You who are relating to this story are very much aware of the battle you've been through, the traps that you've escaped, because you've been giving the awareness, you've been guided. Things grow where you sit, where you walk. You go with the ebb and flow. You let the things roll off your back. They can say whatever they want to say. You know better. And you stayed guarded. You're also a Queen of Pentacles. You are all four of the queens. Wow. And this copycat has to know. You've tossed that energy to the past, and it's game over. Game over. But for us, this one wanted to be reckless. The spell work's not working, but they kept that inspiration. And now everything is being revealed. They have to watch you get your victory. Head towards more success. Having and maintaining your pride. Not allowing their slander and their lies to affect you. You just looked at them like this horse and kept it moving. You knew you were protected, you were guarded. Not only by your own knowledge that you're gaining, but how you are protected by your spirit guides and led. And if you don't follow your spirit guides, they're not going to keep advising you. What the fuck? You think anybody's going to keep trying to tell you something and you don't listen? No. They'll say, oh, it's time for this one to learn a lesson. But it's a sad day, especially if you were supposed to be the generational curse breaker and you let your ancestors down. What do you expect? This is what it gets you, collective. Those on the higher vibration that have been fighting and keeping the movement forward are now celebrating. And I'm not talking going out having a big old party, oh, let's get turned up. I'm talking about patting yourself on the back. Sitting and reflecting on what you have learned. Paying attention to what has been highlighted. What has been the patterns? What have you been shown? Well, we have clearly been shown a copycat does not make it. Not today, not tomorrow. That shit has come to an ending. We're just watching shit pop off while we're sitting over here in paradise. How much clearer can we make that? Keep forward movement and healthy choices. Keep loving yourself. Self-care. Being happy. Dancing, playing music, painting, crocheting, doing whatever it is you used to do as a child. Picking it up again. Those things will allow you to heal. And when it's time to purge and cry, let it flow. Trust me, I had many of days of that in the beginning. Those tears turned to tears of laughter. Seriously. If you haven't made it through that phase, it is coming. Just keep going. Peace.